fans, welcome back from that very short break as we were just getting things ready here for our next series, for our next TvT, or actually our first TvT of the night, our first and only, as we are getting into our upper semifinals match. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Ancient Cistern, we have the South Korean Terran player representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Byun. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Terran player representing himself. It is GuMiho, the ESL Masters Summer runner-up himself. GuMiho, of course, no slash, no pushover, a terrifying opponent in his own right. And even though I was gonna say that Byun is probably the more favored player overall when it comes to, you know, all of his matchups, a more well-rounded player, GuMiho is still really unpredictable, and in a TvT as well, I almost want to favor GuMiho. Like, he's a damn good player, especially in the TvT matchup. So it is not clear-cut as to who is going to advance out of these two players. Also, my apologies, I should have opened predictions for the earlier semifinals match, and I will open them now for this semifinals match. So my apologies, they should have been open for Dark versus Cure, they should have been open. Did slip my mind, but we will open them for this one. Semi-finals. One moment. Alright, there we go. Upon hearing this message, you do have a couple of minutes to place your bets in the chat for who you think is going to advance onto the grand finals to face off against Dark in said finals. For now, though, we do have a double gas opener from Byun. Very aggressive. Is going to go for a faster. I say very aggressive. I would say standard. Going to go for a faster factory. Meanwhile, GuMiho, he's going to be being more economic as he goes for a Rax expand. Only one gas geyser, a much faster CC. So a bold move by GuMiho to go for an economic opener like this. We'll see if he can hold on. We'll see if he gets punished, as Byun is moving out with his first Reaper, looking to get a read, an eye on what is going on. But GuMiho, he has the high ground. He should have shot first, but I think Byun is coming out on top. Oh my god, Byun, despite not having the high ground, but he still gets shut down by by the Marine. It's like, the hell? Where did that Marine come from? Ay. As they trade 1 for 1. One Reaper for one Reaper. Byun, he must have been feeling amazing about killing that first Reaper, but alas, maybe celebrated too early. Question mark. As he now moves forward, he checks, he sees a bunker on the low ground. He should know for certain that it is, of course, a rack expand. Marines are in position. Oh no. I think he wanted to kill it. Smooch. I appreciate the banter though between the players. Oh, Google Translate. I need to translate. What do they say? God damn it. Hold on. It's not working. Okay. I very loosely translated. It looks like it. It looks like GuMiho said my Marine says hi, and then Byun says that's illegal. I say illegal. I think he said like I'm going to arrest you or something. I don't know. Regardless, we're getting into this. Going for a cyclone dropper across the map here for Byun. Meanwhile, the Hellion gets across the map. At last, won't find any damage. Just scout a little bit here at the natural base at least. But really, GuMiho is on the back foot. He has Marines to defend. They are vanilla Marines. Bear that in mind. And Byun has control of the natural. GuMiho has to give up on that. He's going for a Banshee harass across the map, but that means he just doesn't really have much at home to defend. He has to wait a little bit longer for this cyclone to pop out. Depot does fall. Reinforcements are on the way. And it looks like with the high ground, looks like with this defensive cyclone, GuMiho should eventually regain control of his natural, but alas, He's still losing so much mining time here. Despite having the faster base, he has no mining at all. This Banshee has a lot of work to do. Banshee does show up. Do we have anything that shoots up? We don't have the Cyclone, as it is across the map. We do have a Raven, though. There we go. Do you have that Raven? It does so much damage to that Banshee. Oh my god. One shot from going down. Meanwhile, GuMiho can finally mine from his natural. Can finally get it back up and running. He's been heavily... he still is heavily oversaturated in his main base. So even though GuMiho, he's ahead in workers, he's behind in the economy because he's been mining less for longer. Byun has been mining more for longer instead. As I do see GuMiho across the map, still trying to get some value here out of these Banshees. Is able to delay the third CC, is able to scout the third, and oh my god, we can see GuMiho gonna be playing like TY, playing mech. He's going Banshee tank. Hyperflight Rotors is on the way. Tank production has commenced. We should be seeing another factory momentarily as well. And GuMiho, he even lands his third CC, going for a fourth CC immediately. The greed here from GuMiho is crazy. He may just die. He may just straight up die to this push from Byun. Cyclone misses the move out. What do we have for GuMiho? We have two tanks. We have one at the third and one in the main. We have one Banshee as well, but we have a Raven for anti... We have a Raven for detection, of course. And as amazing as this looks, we have two more factories. We're up to four Banshees, sorry. Byun does move in position. Yeah, he takes down a Banshee immediately. Sim is going to finish up in a couple of seconds. Tank almost goes down. Another Raven arrives. Vikings have arrived as well. These Banshees, they can do nothing. Not with the arrival of these Vikings. More Vikings are on the way. Byun is aware of the Banshee count. He's aware of the mech. He can disable. He can even throw down auto turrets. He can do whatever he wants. Banshees have arrived, and they're getting damage done, to be fair. They get a couple of workers. But the tanks, they are edging ever closer. Another tank is going to go down. Byun getting into the mineral line across the map. We do see GuMiho fighting his heart out, getting even more SCVs. But he has to give up the natural. It's okay, he has a fourth. Kappa. Oh, do we have a disable? We do not. Oh, two tanks go down. Big oversight by Byun. He did have enough energy. He did have enough energy for a disable. Didn't quite go for it in the end. But it looks like Byun is finally within range. He's going to be able to take down this tank. But can he deny the third? Can he deny mining? Doesn't have much here across the map. He's falling further and further behind when it comes to the army, but he picks up another Banshee. I guess that's the thing to bear in mind, is that GuMiho, he may have a standing army, but it's not ideal. But he should have enough now at this point with all these Hellions. As I say that, Byun, he can land his Vikings. Said he can land his Vikings. Ah. There we go. Tank is going to be protected. Hellions are forced back. They're going to go for a big counterattack instead. And GuMiho, he is being held here on two bases. Disables are thrown down, Vikings are landed, and Byun, he wants to break at GuMiho here and now. A lot of SCVs are about to go down. The Vikings are going ham. 30 SCVs, 33, 34. Can we hit 40? Can we get there? 37 workers go down. GuMiho down to 28. Now he can make 4 SCVs at a time. True. And Byun doesn't have too much of a standing army either. He's got 7 Marines. He's down in the army supply. Can these Hellions wreak havoc against these Marauders? Doesn't look to be the case. As everything is being sent across the map. It's going to be GuMiho's turn to deny the third. Since mech players never die, they just hibernate. Oh. Not like this. Yeah, as Byun, he's able to get his third up and running. Stepping on forward here with these Marauders. Bold move here by Byun. Does get one tank. As Liberators are going ham in the main base. 15 kills on this Liberator. Jesus. 22 more workers go down. GuMiho does not have an economy. And GG is going to get called. GuMiho has nothing left, and Byun takes game number 1. The hell did we just watch? GG. I mean, I appreciate what Byun was doing. Sorry, what GuMiho was doing. GuMiho, it's a style that we saw from TY during GSL, and we have seen Special emulate it. We've seen TY continue to do it. It's this tank Banshee composition, which can do well, right? You have Banshees to harass, you have tanks to defend back at home. Unfortunately, if your opponent is going for early game Vikings the way that Byun was, even blindly, bear that in mind, yeah, like Vikings completely hard counter this because they take control of the skies, they deal with the Banshees, and because there are no Cyclones or Marines or anything to support that shoots up, you can even land Vikings on tanks, as we saw as well. Like, it's just... It's a composition that GuMiho was trying out that has its weaknesses, definitely. And it was unfortunate that Byun was already working on a tank Viking push, and he wasn't going for like medevac drop play instead. So GG, well played. Byun does take a lead in this series, and we are now getting into game number 2. Game número 2. And here we go. Spawning in the top left-hand corner of Grass Farm, we have the South Korean Terran player representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Byun. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Grass Farm, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Terran player representing himself, the ESL Master Summer runner-up. It is GuMiho. Again, I appreciate that GuMiho was trying something a little bit different. I mean, that's GuMiho for you. He's a very unorthodox player, willing to think outside the box, willing to be outside the box. And speaking of, Byun moving out with an SCV. And SCV scouting isn't really too common here in TvT, and we see that it is for a proxy Rax. Okay, so a 2 Rax opener from Byun, 1 at home, 1 across the map. He's looking to snowball out of control with Reapers. And we'll see if GuMiho goes for another Rax expand. The answer is no. GuMiho is going for a 2 gas opener, so he will have access to a faster factory, which means access to faster Hellions, which are going to be crucial here in the defense. So thankfully, GuMiho isn't being too greedy and too economic this time, unlike the previous game. It's going to be calming things down. There it is. The factory is in production. Now, there is going to be a window here. Before the Hellion comes out, there's going to be a window where Byun could try to dive on top of the first Reaper of GuMiho, get a kill, and then get into a mineral line. Right, then get some economic damage done. And snowball out of control. So there is potential for Byun to really assert himself. For now, the first Reaper of GuMiho is moving out, so Byun likewise moving out as well. They are going to be missing each other. And it looks like Byun is going to be able to delay the CC. GuMiho, he is not at home. Reapers are going to be arriving. There we go. CC is going to be delayed. Likewise, across the map, GuMiho does delay the factory of Byun as well. Ooh, as GuMiho was not able to shoot first, does go down to the Reaper of Byun. Not the best start. SCVs are going down. 3 SCVs so far in total. 4 SCVs. Oh, the grenade interrupted the attack. GuMiho, he doesn't get the last shot off. The Reapers do make it out. And we are now up to 4 Reapers. We have to cancel the CC. A disastrous start for GuMiho, as he's almost committed to a one-base all-in. Starport gets delayed. Hellion goes down. GG gets called. Too much, just snowballing out of control. Too many losses, too many mistakes. And Byun, just like that, takes the series 2-0. GG. GG, well played. Oh. Team Harbolite. Was I muted for a while there? What's happening? I'm always casting, Papi. What do you mean? Ay. Watching TvT is like watching mom and dad fight. There are no winners. What do you mean? Oh, smooch, Papi, smooch. But GG, well played. Byun will take the series 2-0 and advance on to the grand finals, where he's going to be facing off against Dark in a TvZ.